now that we know that Gabe is hopefully, probably not, actually dead, how would you all have liked to see your characters go out, as opposed to, if you didn't like the way that they died, or,
well,
or
Matt,
just disappeared?
These two guys are still alive. I mean, we've never seen Chuck die, and we've never seen Michael die.
Chuck
right?
is
So, or Young John.
Segue from that topic, Entertainment Weekly put out an article yesterday on Bloodlines. And there was 5 other spin-offs that apparently the fan base is dying to see. Number 1 being that John Winchester Origins. Me with why I was Googling myself.
There was one called...
Kidding, not kidding.
Was there one called Chuck More Time in the Robe? It's a sitcom.
Yes.
Chuck takes a bath.
Prostitutes.
So, to the woman's question, how would you like to see, what blaze of glory would you want to see Chuck go out in? And what you, and Michael?
I do one thing, like, how else would you, since I've just,
Yes,
yeah.
If you would want to see Michael go out, how would you want Michael to go
If there was
out?
a way to,
Or John, other than, he sacrificed himself for his sons. If there was maybe something else, like if that hadn't been necessary or crucial to the story, maybe John could have gone out in a different blaze of glory, or Gabriel in a fiery passion. I have no idea.
I was just saying that, I would like to have seen...
Go on. I heard fiery passion. Let's spitball in that area. Let's go there.
I was
You did materialize some very attractive women when you were the trickster, so.
I do.
Like, icing in the finger.
What?
So you do in the clip, get icing in your finger and you're like... Like I don't know your work, I've studied every move.
You saw that in the clip this morning. He just saw that this morning.
No, I saw it way before that. I saw it yesterday. I was just going to say, if there's a way to be scared to death, I'd like to see Chuck go scared to death.
Young John, Michael.
I would definitely like to go out in some kind of blaze of glory as Michael in the Impala off a cliff.
Pretend you're riding the Dragon Ball.
Because I'm taking that thing with me.
Is that how that would go?
What? Wait, what?
Would that be like a Thelma and Louise with Lucifer in the Impala?
I think mine's pretty obvious. I'd be back in room number 69 dying in the saddle, if you know what I'm saying. You, Hermione.
Hi. So there was obviously an article published in the New York Times about what makes Supernatural, and what do you think makes Supernatural, and what it is like about?
What I think makes Supernatural the special show that it is?
Yes.
Simple. You guys. The unwavering support of the fans is what makes it stand out beyond any other show.
That is the one answer I think that the 3 of us agree on. And it's absolutely
Yeah, and 20 years ago, I don't think the show like this may not have lasted more than 4 or 5 years, but you guys being online, being able to voice your opinion and people are listening, it's a shared experience, and that's what's so amazing about it.
But first I wanted to say to Rob, I was in the audience in Vegas when you and the band sang Angela for the first time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a really moving experience. I cried about halfway through it. So I wanted to thank you guys for sharing that with everybody, and for everybody who was there, really felt it.
Thank you.
And to the band, Sky Live has been on repeat in my car since I bought it in Vegas. I think it's your all's best album yet.
Yes.
What was the last song that you guys heard that you had a strong emotional reaction?
I got a random one I heard this morning, and I don't know if anybody's gonna know it. A band called, you guys might know the Abbott Brothers?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the song, but there's a lyric, something like Brooklyn, take me home.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there's like
Brooklyn,
I think it might be called I and Love and You.
That's the
Or that's the album.
That's the album name.
That's the song.
Anyway, guys, check out the songs. Really, really good.
There's a song by a band called Band of Brothers called Funeral that they just released.
So great.
And they just released him playing kind of like solo at like the old Opry or something in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Opry?
And it's like him and like one other musician. You can download it. It's on iTunes. And I downloaded it. I listened, totally cried. Like it's a really emotional song. And, yeah.
The emotional, a song that has given me an emotional experience, Increasing is Today. But it's not the same emotion that Rob and Matt are expressing. It's from the band Rainbow, 1980s hair band, and we got to talking about that band, and I downloaded a Street of Dreams. Yeah, Street of Dreams by Rainbow, and I was having a very emotional, a very rock star emotional.
I'm not gonna say I've never seen. He was like, no, but listen to this. Doing air bass.
Hey, by the way, nailing it. There you go. Thank you. You.
Hey, so I know that Rob wrote the song for you, and I was wondering if you wrote a song for Matt, what it would be about, and Rich and Matt, what would you write about Rob?
Oh, great question. I really love that question.
What song would you write about? Right?
Yeah, I write it. I mean, someone who's like chiseled like a god, but has like can relate to you like a human being. Chiseled like a god, but relates to me like with buddies. He's like a human being.
We can sing that right now, Rob.
Chiseled like a god, but it relates to me like a human being.
We're gonna do speed round, by the way. We're gonna go over to
Wait, what would you write about me?
What would you write? I'll tell you what I would write. I think it's been very cool to have, you know, you make a lot of friends with your kids, but you rarely make close friends as an adult. And I've been honored and privileged to have both these gentlemen enter my life and become very close friends of mine. So I would make that.
Wow, thanks for that, Rich.
You write a fart joke.
I would write a love ballad about my two friends, Rich and Rob, and how one of them saved the other's life and never made it over.
We're gonna do speed round. We gotta go. We want to tell you we're gonna do speed round. Quick questions, quick answers. Ask your question super fast, and we'll answer it super fast. Here we go. And Matt, go.
What? Okay, you're doing a supernatural musical episode. What song would your characters sing?
Under the Sea.
Quick, I would sing back up on Under the Sea.
Something about alcohol.
Alcohol.
Drinking alcohol. There's alcohol. There's Brad Paisley has a song on alcohol.
All right. What question?
If you could put together another activity for the conventions, what would it be?
Another activity for the conventions?
Bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard, did you intend to go as dark as you do with Gabriel in metafiction because of Metatron's terrible writing, or do you really feel that Gabriel is as jaded as he is now?
I feel like it was a tough 4 years and wherever the hell he was, so I think he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. You?
We don't have much time for my questions, so I'm gonna ask something else. What's your favorite color?
Teal.
What's my favorite color? Blue.
Black. Very good.
All of you, what is the weirdest thing that's ever happened on set on an episode of Supernatural?
What's the worst thing that ever happened?
The weirdest thing that's ever happened on the set of Supernatural.
Oh, trying to talk to Mark Pellegrino when he's in the character of Lucifer, because he never leaves the character of Lucifer, and it's scary as hell.
Being able to hit Jared over and over again with that plunger.
Wanting to kiss Jensen's mouth and realizing he's not a woman.
Why he disappeared in White Light.
Rob, you think Chuck will ever come back, and will they explain your white light disappearance? You think so? I think so, yes.
Yes.
I believe he'll come back. I believe it. And he's God, and I'll explain why later.
If you had to be another character on Supernatural, who would you be?
If I had to be another, I would never replace anybody because all the actors do a phenomenal job, but it would be fun to be Castiel for a day.
Any weird, dirty, obsessive quirks?
Weird, nerdy, obsessive quirks. You just gave Rob the title of his autobiography.
So name our next album.
Any of the weird, nerdy, obsessive quirks. I'm
all of them. Yeah, that's all I am.
I'm the most type A person I've ever met, and annoying to try to write or edit with. Come up pain in the ass. You guys.
Yeah, I'm a nerdy lurby. I mean, that's it.
Matt?
I'm extremely OCD to the fact where I have to face the cans of soup out and everything, the label has to be out and organize my cabinets. Very good.
Hey, I want to redo this song I'm going to sing in the musical of Supernatural. What if yeah, no, I had to say this. What if God was one of us?
Because I feel like Rob might have kind of just walked into an audition accidentally and then...
Okay, the question is, did we all want to be actors? Yes.
What?
Did you always want to be an actor?
Yeah, I did.
No, my dad has an essay I wrote when I was in 5th grade, and I wanted to be a veterinary on large cats like lions and doctors, and I wanted to drive an Oscar.
All right, next one.
What's the status of the sidekick, and are we going to see that more like...
Yes, The Sidekick is a movie that I made last year. Rich is in it. It's awesome. It's a half an hour long. We just now got distribution, so 3 weeks you'll be able to see it online. Follow me on Twitter, Rob Benedict, and I will let you know when.
There you go, Matt. Quick move.
We have a Casarelica party, and I want to know what Gabriel would cast these other two as.
Guys nowhere near the room, because I want to be in that hotel room all by my lonesome with the ladies. I don't share beds. Next.
Supernatural creature.
Favorite supernatural creature. Does Lucifer count?
Yeah.
Lucifer.
I don't want to do Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right, you're all Lucifer. Here we go. Next question.
My question is for you about 3 Blind Saints, and my question is why?
Why? Why 3 Blind Saints? My answer to you is simple. Why not? Next question.
Do you actually believe in any supernatural creatures in real life, and if so, what?
No. Next.
Yes, most of them.
Absolutely. 100%.
Matt, move quickly.
If you guys had any superpower, what would it be?
What?
Superpowers.
Superpowers.
Invisibility. Invisibility cloak.
Be able to fly and... I wish I had a thing that would make it his invisibility cloak so I know when he's doing that behind me. Next. Last, come on, hurry.
What's your favorite part of traveling?
Favorite part of traveling to convention, I'll tell you right now, is hanging out with my buddies. That's what I like to do. Thank you, everybody.